Shalom, this is Ashar Basharala, and this is Gabak Man Asharala out of Lions Den Camp. And first and foremost, we'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son and the proper true Hebrew tongue. Ka, Allah, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Bakah, Kudash, Ma'amah. Also, double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Double honors to R as well, Ahar one Basharala. And peace and blessing one third, and sanctity to for elect. This lesson that I'm going to today is going after this trailer of this movie that just came out. The American Society of Magical Negroes, and basically the first part of the movie, or half of the movie, or 2/3 of the movie, was basically based off of our people using witchcraft to make Esau feel safe. And and of course, that's totally spiritual today, because even though this is a very coonery movie, making Esau feel safe and everything, that's basically what people do today for themselves, following out their own lusts to make them feel better about themselves and everything, or following the way the heathens, following Esau, and doing type of, witchcraft and sorcery, that our people are a lot into. And of course, they follow a whole bunch of religions and faiths and everything, but not, of course, they're not dealing with Yahweh Bashim Mashai. They're only dealing with their own lust, their own gain, and they're ultimately they're not dealing with the Lord Yahweh Bashim Mashai. They're dealing with the heathens and Esau ultimately. But huh?
This is Romans chapter 10, and I'm going to just skip to verse 3. For they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh.
So come, man. Ultimately, they haven't submitted themselves to Yahweh Bashim Shai. They only submitted themselves unto wickedness and witchcraft and sorcery. And these societies that they set up, the communities to bring, quote unquote, our people together. But they only talk about the only 3 tribes of Israel. They don't talk about what do you call it, American Negroes, Levites and stuff, Haitians and Jamaicans. Of course, our people look like everybody. It can be gathered like this, but still, nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing play real quick. It's like it. Hopefully, I can get it. Most dangerous animal on the planet. It's like about that. I don't really understand. It's easier to say. What's the most dangerous animal on the planet? The shark. White people, when they feel uncomfortable. White people feeling uncomfortable precedes a lot of bad stuff for us. That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they are, the safer we are. The name needs a little updating, maybe. And so, yeah, that's what that is. It's a Cooney movie going on. Jake want to make Esau feel comfortable with witchcraft and sorcery, So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this first precept out. This is Leviticus. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 31. It says, it's like you. It says, regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I'm the Lord your God. So come, man. Our people physically, they're actually going to, the palm readers, the witches, the warlocks and everything. You got society, you got communities that like do all that, terror, all the type of, witchcraft and sorcery today, and basically Esau feel comfortable in them knowing all types of terror and sorcery and all that stuff, then actually knowing the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashar with this, we're fearing. You be called a terrorist, you be called a bomb, you called a NIGGA, you called everything except for the Lord, except for a God-fearing man or a man of the Lord. you only called, this and that, bywords and proverbs, but that's, that's a life that we're in right now. As long as you praising the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're gonna have to go through that. But ultimately, our people don't want to do that. They want to dwell in their witchcraft. They want to dwell in their sorcery. They want to dwell in different religions. You know, you have our people that either believe in God, and but they believe the Most High gonna save everybody. No, that's not how that works. Or they don't believe in God and they believe they make their own destiny and everything. No, you're not a goddess or a god, or we're gods. You're still gonna die like a man. So ultimately and utterly, you're gonna be destroyed for thinking that you're more powerful than the Most High Yahweh Bashim Shai, and want to be comfortable in this matrix. And that's also another thing that I wanted to bring out. Uh, is the word matrix. The word, matrix meaning matre, that means that's Latin, that meaning womb, man. Our people are comfortable in the womb. They don't want to come out of that shell, the womb, that ultimately this world. Anything outside of reality, man. They don't want to come to the fact that this world is gonna be destroyed. That their way of living is not gonna be here forever. That the food that they eat, the way the people that they talk to, the life they live, either lavish or low, uh, that's not gonna be here forever. The Lord is gonna be here forever, and the Lord is gonna make sure that this kingdom is not here forever. So I was gonna get the etymology on that, but I'd rather just get a precept. You got First Corinthians chapter 3:19,
Con,
and also the word magic or word illusion, meaning what you call it, Shlakia. Basically, the I was going to magic. 'Cause magic mean the illusion on your mind to play tricks on you. That's what Esau does. That's to us. That's what two other people does do to themselves, dwelling in witchcraft and uh, shoot the music industry, gesturing, all these different celebrities rapping, and all these other Gregorian or Roman sports and everything. Trying to be gladiatorial and everything. They have all these other sports and what you call it. It's like all the other sports, and nowadays you got them combining them and everything, so it's all one. But nonetheless, it's one, but you're only one thing. You're a jester to Esau, to the hammer of the earth, to the one that covered the face of the judges, which is the physical counterpart of Satan, Esau. But go ahead.
this is First Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
So, Khan, man, ultimately, the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Most High. So, how can you believe that anything that you're doing in this world is going to profit you? It's not going to profit you in the day of wrath when the Lord come down here um, with His angels and the elect man that's gonna be dancing and shaking the jive when the Lord Yahushua comes back. So, but of course, two of people don't believe that, and that's what the lesson is going on. Our people are comfortable in the matrix. Our people are comfortable in entertaining Esau or themselves and going after their own lust. We shouldn't be comfortable in that. We should be comfortable in serving the Most High Yahweh by Shemashah. But of course, that's not going. Two-thirds of people not going to do that. They're going to want to serve Esau, the Hamites. They believe they Egyptian. They believe they're Ishmaelites. You got people saying free Palestine nowadays, even though they don't have nothing to do with us. And of course, yeah, Esau is the hammer of the earth, and he's having he's conflicting Ishmael and all that stuff. But Ishmael did the same to us. He enslaved us, But of course, uh, the Lord gonna pick Ishmael over Esau any day. So who wouldn't? Esau was a filthy beast, who gonna want to stand for that. But ultimately, going on the precept, 1 Corinthians chapter 3:19, the wisdom of this world is foolish. So follow any university and college, you can have physical knowledge, carnal knowledge, but that's not going to profit you in the day of wrath ultimately. On what's going to profit you is the scriptures. Study and show yourself approved, praying without ceasing, calling upon the true name of the Lord, the name being Yahweh, which is the Father, meaning He is this, the Son, by Hashem, meaning in the name of the Son, meaning the Son being the name Yahweh Shai, meaning He delivers. So kind, man. You have to know this stuff to be delivered. You can't go to the Father except for from the Son. So you can't be delivered any other way. But of course, 2/3 of our people, they believe in hell. They believe in no afterlife. They believe in uh, the um, the Elam reincarnation, where you pass away, you become a bunny or a butterfly, like Eric Badu, something like that. But nah, it's not like that. You come into the same nation, uh, gender, and you back here on Earth serving out your hell, your low condition or whatever condition the Lord has set up for you.
Return to your lot.
Kind, man. So if you were a 2/3 if you were 2/3 in the past, like you're 2/3 in this life. So the same thing you doing right now, which is witchcraft, tarot reading, all types of idolatry and like a wizardry. You were definitely doing that back then, because that was way more prevalent. And it just they all they would believed in was Greek gods, because you had um I think it was King David's mighty men. They was performing miracles, or they slaughtered men, and they think they Greek gods and everything. Nah, we're men of the Lord. We're men of Yahweh Bashim Mashai. We're not Greek gods. We're not demon gods, nothing like that. We're servants of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Mashai, and that's what we're gonna be until we pass away. And so in this lifetime, that's what we is now. We serve the Lord, in spirit and in truth, in fear and trembling, you know. But yeah, ultimately we serving the Most High Yahweh Bashim Mashai. Get Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. I'm gonna get this real quick. All right. This is Psalms. This is Psalm chapter 39 verse 6. Surely every man walketh in vain show. Surely they are disquieted in vain. So surely their word in vain. It says he heapeth up riches and knoweth not who shall gather them. So man, our people uh, are a word in vain, and they uh they want to gain riches in his lifetime, and they don't know what ultimately they feel like it's theirs, or they don't know who's going to keep them, and ultimately this wisdom is the ultimate riches that you should be sought after. You shouldn't be worried about anything. You should be um, worried about of course, your seeking out your own salvation. But at the same time, if you truly love the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, and you fear Him, and you understand that there's instruction, there's order in His lifetime, and you should also know that you shouldn't have to have no fear, because the Lord is gonna have your back. It's gonna be your covering from noonday, from when all hell break loose. It's gonna be your ultimately your tower and your refuge. In this world you don't have that. In this world you might think you have a homeless shelter, the White House, um, camps, the FEMA camps. I don't know what to.
Worldly coverings.
Yeah.
You got rainbow flags. You got Egyptology.
Yep.
You got Black Lives Matter. You got Blood Crib, Hot Girl, City Girl. You got Jake out here with it. They with everything but y'all by Shem Yahushua.
You got any preachers?
Y'all got a precept. This is Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4, going back to what you were saying earlier. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. So it don't matter. You can have the biggest rainbow flag, the biggest gun, the biggest Crip flag, the whatever you want, the biggest gang hood, whatever. It ain't gonna do you no good when Yahweh Shem Yahushai brings his wrath upon this place. Only righteousness can deliver you from death. You gotta have on the covering of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. More specifically, that blood that Yahweh shed on the cross to cover the elect and to render to Israel from their sins. You could be out here feeding the homeless, doing all this work, but if it ain't the work of Yahweh Shem Shai, if you're not serving him spiritually, it doesn't matter what you out here doing. It's not of him.
Gone, man. Yeah, if it's not on him, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna have to have your place in the lake of fire, man. I might just get that. The idolaters gonna have their way in the lake of fire. Also, witches, warlocks, and that's what let's go on that. But they on the on the video. I mean, on that trailer, on the movie that already been aired. It's a very corny movie. I'm gonna keep saying it. It definitely gives the appeal that Jake want nowadays. And of course, our people are either they're either for everyone getting peace and love and everything. The Lord, all love, it should only be peace and love for your brother. And but then at the same time, you got people that actually don't believe in the Lord fully, and that say that. But if you're saying there's all peace and love, where's the peace and the love? There's no peace and the love on the streets. Our brothers are still killing each other. You still got women dogging out brothers and brothers dogging out each other, and you have this on not even on a month-to-month basis or a yearly thing. You have it on a day-to-day basis, and I mean like day-to-day, like 12 hours basis, not even 24 hours. Like from day and night to day to night, you have countless cases of brothers massacring the whole household because a Jake woman drive them crazy. They're dealing with that witchcraft. They be putting their fluids in their meals and everything, trying to cast witchcraft upon our men and everything.
Voodoo.
Yeah, they dwelling in voodoo, all types of witchcraft, and of course that's Eve for you. That's the wicked women that don't follow Yahweh Shemashai, because if you do, you're a righteous woman and you're good. And that's good and everything. But if you're not, then you're gonna be given to, of course, a wicked man, and wicked man gonna do something, dastardly, or do something very much out of the character, but of course in character for the times we in. We're not like it's not a everything. It's not like you don't see that on an everyday basis, because you kind of do. You might not see every story about Jake hurting one another, but you probably see it on a day-to-day basis in your neighborhood and all that good stuff, man, all that bad stuff. But so Khan, man, if you keep dwelling in this world, you're not gonna have anything, because this word is going to be, turned to dust. This word not going to be here forever. And I don't think I got it.
You got it? And this is Isaiah chapter 30 in verse 12, just to back the brother up. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So Yahweh shall return as a thief in the night. And the 2/3 of our people, they despise his light. They despise his word. They despise anything having to do with true righteousness. So they were trusting in oppression, perverseness, all the things the brother was talking about. They trust in the voodoos, the monies, the coverings of this world. This iniquity, this judgment for their sins is as a breach ready to fall. It's a backhand, like here, you don't even know it's back there, you're ready to get that neck without you unawares. And the Lord, the Lord is gonna punish the 2/3 of our people with the sword. He said his sword is bathed from heaven. So that's gonna be one hell of a backhand to to judge our people with. And he said the slaying of the Lord shall be many. That's the 2/3 of Israel gonna be put numbered to the sword. It is as a breach ready to fall. That's like a dam that's about to collapse at any moment. Yahweh Shah gonna catch them lacking in the middle of casting their spells, slaying their brothers, doing all this wickedness, this perverseness in these churches, praising these false gods, so on and so forth. and it's gonna come suddenly at an instant. They gonna be looking at each other on fire, burning. Did you find any precept?
Okay, man. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and the idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So come, and that second death is this is World War III, nuclear destruction that's coming in this lifetime. The breath that we breathe right now is soon gonna be it's gonna be 2/3 of our last breath, 2/3 of our people's last breath, and these heathens' last breath uh, on this world. And that second death is ultimately World War III and 200 million missiles that's gonna destined to hit this place, the warheads, man. So it could ultimately, be even more missiles and ballistic, So nonetheless, that's what's gonna hit this place. 200 million missile intercontinental ballistic missiles that's supposed to that's destined to hit this place, and that's where our people gotta prepare for it. If they want to be sorcerers, idolaters, they still want to worship a golden calf, even though people they seen, in their past lifetime, they seen Moses split the Red Sea, man. Because even, of course, even Moses didn't believe that he was worthy of having all that power. And of course, the Lord made his lips and made his mind and his soul and his spirit. He made everything that he was, and and he almost didn't believe, but of course he did. He split that Red Sea up. People got out of Egypt, but then of course you got them going back to that golden calf. They try to worship, even though they seen angels come out of heaven and Yahweh Shai, man. They seen Ajasiah. They seen fires a pillar, man. Uh, they seen miracles right in front of them, but yet they chose to go back to idolatry, worship their gold, worship their golden calves. And just like today's time, you got people worshiping Esau, his money, and that's across the four winds, but the four hemispheres, all the corners of the earth. But it just as well going to America, you got people worshiping Esau's money, um, saying this is I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm all this all this stuff. But you turn the money around, you see nothing but paganism. You see pyramids, you see the 9/11 thing, you see what you call it, George Washington. So Khan, you don't see nothing but idolatry. You don't see nothing but witchcraft, because they hide stuff right in front of their faces, and people don't see it, or they don't care. So with all that, our people finna have their way in fire and brimstone, which is the physical hell. This place is gonna burn up, and all the elements, which is grass, brimstone, trees, all that, everything that you see here. There's gonna be a lake of fire. It's gonna stand there as like a statue, as a statue, or as like a symbol. Don't do no wickedness, especially for the person, especially towards the person that created you, that gave you righteousness, faith, and everything. You gonna turn back and worship a gold calf, man. That's hey.
But 2/3 of our people do that. They care enough about Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai to get that bailout. They cared about Yahweh long enough to escape their Egyptian captivity. They was with Yahweh, went on, they were like, hey, get all this gold, get everything you need for your Passover, and follow Moses. They was with it, what I'm saying, they took that same gold after the river got split. That's just what it was. It was a bailout to them. They didn't care about the salvation, they just wanted to get out of Egypt. And then once they seen what it was without that oppression, that they didn't trust in the process, that affliction that they were facing in the wilderness. And I got a precept for this is John chapter 8 verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was murdered from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is the liar and the father of it. So these 2/3 of our people are of their father the devil, the deceiver, and his spiritual counterpart, his physical counterpart, which is Esau. And they got the same mindset as him. When America get in trouble, what they do? They get a bailout, or they pass a check a bill or whatever, so they can get another 3 months to continue on and they follow it. And that's what the 2/3 look at salvation as. That's why they go in these churches and what that they want to bail out. Let me pray away my sins right quick so I can go be wicked some more. That's what they looking at it like. They don't care about the ultimate salvation or the ultimate judgment coming to this place. They want to fulfill the lust of their flesh, just like their father, which the scripture just speaks of. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. The 2/3 of our people were cut off from the Lord. So they're not abiding in the truth. There's no truth in them.
God, man, there's no truth in them. They only want to follow lies and idolatry and witchcraft and sorcery, and within that they're only comfortable in this womb, man. They're only comfortable in this matrix. Everything that they see around them, they can only see the wicked part of it, or that. I for use an example, but it's not even no point, man. You see it on a day-to-day basis that our people constantly afflict one another, and of course, not knowing that the person that's actually afflicting them is
Esau.
is Esau, man. The physical part of that. But of course, the Lord give that spirit to Esau. He wicked, man, and Esau definitely going to oppress our people. That's what he made to do, man. He's the wickedness and incarnate, man. He's the physical counterpart of Satan, and our people knowing that, some of our people knowing that they're the overseer and everything, that they're the master, and they've been whipping us, and
Jake, no.
yeah,
They'll go to their job. Oh, I'm going to the plantation.
Yeah.
Or let me go pick this cotton. And
Yeah.
that's what they're in the mindset of. They in that Esau, he took the chains from being physical chains and made them mental chains. I get an interjection real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. And we're not supposed to envy Esau and choose none of his ways. Esau wants you out here like capitalism, for instance. They want, a GPD, gross domestic production, or whatever the case may be. That's all they focused on. They riches, they wealth. And he got 2/3 of our people in that same mindset to where, oh, I need a house. I'm praying to the Lord for a house. Oh, now I got the house. Oh, now I need a car. Oh, now you got the house. Oh, it don't never stop. Our people running a never-ending rat race, just like Esau. That's why the scripture says he'll never feel quietness in his belly. In that last scripture I brought out, they're of their father the devil. They're being deceived by the mindset of this place. And and it says, envy not thou the oppressor, because you ain't cause this bread that we're speaking of, this bread will cause you to be filled. You're gonna feel fullness in your belly. You're not gonna keep lusting after this, wanting that, chasing this, and never obtaining that fullness. You're gonna eat of this roll and be filled, and you're gonna be content with what you have. And the scripture said that godliness with contentment is great gain. 2/3 of our people don't want to be content. They want to get the bag. Get a bag, get another bag, get another bag, get another bag. Before you know it, you're gonna be riding that around in the garbage truck full of trash. Cause in the there's a scripture I brought, it said, roughly paraphrasing, where profit the riches do in the day of the Lord's wrath, just roughly paraphrase it, it's not gonna do you no good. You ride around on the back of the garbage truck, headed to the landfill. Waste.
God, man.
I can keep going on this. Verse 33. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but the shame shall be the promotion of fools. So the 2/3 of our people, they're living under the curses. We're all under the curses, but they're being scourged, like he said on the light. That's like an iron. When you're searing your clothes, the Lord just putting it on them, and like you see it on them. But that's why they go for the gets and the gas, the illusion of Esau that the brother lesson going into. They want to escape from it, but they don't understand that the only way we could truly escape from this place is through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They don't want the salvation. They want an illusion. They want to live a lie.
God, man. And you keep on there.
Oh, that was the end of the chapter. Oh, you want me to verse 34?
I'm gonna say this. But yeah, just like the lesson, they want to believe in their illusions, and their illusion is various things. They have to believe what God gonna save everybody, and if they don't believe in God, man, they believe their goddesses in God. I already know I said this, but Um, that's a part of their illusion. They rather live knowing that they're somebody in this world. You know, you don't want to be somebody in this world. You want to be somebody to the best of your ability for Yahweh Shem outside. You don't want to be loved in this world. You should want to be, you should want to be, have peace with men and your enemies and everything. Because that's what the Lord can give you. But still, nonetheless, you shouldn't want no title in this world other than what the word gonna give you, man. The word can give you anything. It more like gonna give you poop.
Proverb and the byword.
Yep.
Curses of our people.
Kind, man. Indubitably. So, nonetheless, that's part of their illusion. That's part of their witchcraft. They believe in all the other doctrines and philosophies. They want to believe that the word not going to be destroyed at all. They want to believe in a magic ultimately. Their illusions. You know?
This is James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of this world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. So the 2/3 of our people are transgressing the law. They're adulterers and adulteresses. They don't want to be friends with Yahweh Shem Yahushua because they're going to have to change their ways. They don't want to change their ways. That's why that first scripture I brought out, they're establishing their own righteousness because they want to be seen. They want to look in the mirror and see themselves how they want to be seen. They don't want to conform to the image of Yahushua Mashiach. They want the Lord to see them and accept them as who they are, which is not what is going to get them through the door, which is Yahushua, to be returned to the Father in good grace. And this is making them enemies unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the Lord is coming down to Yahushua coming back with a sword to destroy the ways of this world, and the 2/3 of our people gonna get caught in that because they're not gonna have the blood of Yahushua on them.
You hear all that? Oh, you know.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, you get Colossians 2 and 8.
Come on.
Still got it.
This is Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit after the tradition of men.
So, man, that's what 2/3 people want to do nowadays. They want to give you all types of wicked philosophies, uh, and vain deceit, man. They want to do vanity ultimately, stuff that don't matter. Deceit is a lie, man. And if philosophy is something that you actually should follow, but if it's philosophy is going into, the lust of man, the lust of your own, and you're if you follow your own lust, then you're ultimately gonna ain't going back go back to the dirt. You're gonna you're gonna end up still being dead, man. With that's just sin, man. Ultimately, you want to return it to the earth. You want to constantly die and sin and sin. That's death ultimately. You're not going to get no life out of that. You're not going to actually be breathing. You're just going to be here existing. You're not living at all. You're living for filthy lucre's sake, for money or riches. Riches ultimately philosophies. Man pleasing. Just like that. Like the lesson we did yesterday on Peter Porker at camp, man. He he want to mock either Yahweh or the apostles by having ham or something at Passover, or having ham at his house always, and saying this pork is for you, But nah, that's for you. You often talking to Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai the one seeing you eat pork, not just us. We're spectating, and we gonna rebuke you. The Lord is the one that can put you to death, man. And of course, people are in that spiritual death right now. They choose the breathe the air of wickedness, man. They want to choose folly, and of course, just like the brother brought out, they want to envy their oppressor, man. They want to envy Esau. Esau being a beast, they want to copy that. These wicked women want to be beasts, and these wicked men want to be beasts. They want to go back to the dirt and dig a hole until they back in the grave, man, where they belong. We'll continue on that, Colossians.
All right, verse 9. For in him dwelleth all the fullness of the Godhead bodily.
But that you already read 8?
Come on.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, I ain't finished.
Okay, come on.
Salakia. After, I'll start from the top. Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Mashiach.
Oh, so Khan, man. Say the rudiments of the word again.
After the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach.
So Khan, man, they want to spoil you through the rudiments of the world, man. The rudiments, all the fundamentals, all the knowledge, everything that has to do with the world, but not Hamashiach, not the anointed one. You're supposed to be following Yahweh Bashim Shai. You're not supposed to follow the rudiments and the foundation of the world. And the foundation of the world is ultimately this dirt and this sin. You're not gonna get anything lively out of this place if it's not of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You can get other physical things to increase your carnal knowledge, but anything outside of that, that's just foolishness. That's vanity. That's something that's not important. That shouldn't be important to you because you a God fearing man, a woman, a child, and it's definitely not important to the Yahweh Shai because he's not coming back here with seeing if you can do a baptism or not. He's coming here to destroy this place. He's not doing no lollygag. He's coming here back here to rule, take his little brothers out of this place, destroy this place, the heathens, and to let our people ultimately.
Because that's what they're teaching in these false camps, these false churches. That he coming back to bring peace on earth and to save to save everybody, to do all these so-called wondrous works. But no, he coming back with the sword. He done came down here to to give that spiritual bread the first time. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for cardinal bread. The God is a spirit. He came down here as a man the first time. He coming down here to bring judgment.
All right, I only got a few minutes.
Cool.
I ain't losing. This is John chapter 15, verse 19. If you were of the world would love his own, but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So, man, if you're a man of the Lord, the world is gonna hate you, man, because you're ultimately following the way of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You're not following the lust of this world, the lust of your own. And if you follow the lust of your own, you're only adding sin into sin. You're also gonna get death, man. And that's why Yahweh Shai gonna love you for that, for not following this easily tempting place, because you can get money out of this place. You can get all types of cars, money, clothes, and Joes and everything. And ultimately, that's enticing to the flesh, and that's what we see on a day-to-day basis when we wake up and when we go to sleep in the middle of the day. While we're working, while we, anytime in any place. This is verse 19. If you were of the world would love his own, but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Remember the word that I said to you. Oh, Shalakia. Nah, I'm gonna just get it right there, man. The world not gonna love you because um, you love the Most High Yahweh Bashim Mashah. But of course, going back to the lesson real quick, I'm just end off of that. I only got a few more minutes, but nonetheless, to our people, they're gonna be they're loved by the world, and they believe they want to love the world, or they want to love the world because they're comfortable and they're losing in their matrix, in that womb. They want to stay asleep forever, and they don't want to ever wake up. They want to go back to the dirt where they feel like they're comfortable and back in that sepulcher of death, and ultimately that's where they're gonna stay, and that's where they feel they belong, man. And on that trailer, man, that they want to while they're here, they want to make sure they feel comfortable, that they wicked brothers, wicked sisters want to feel comfortable, and that they master Esau, the physical counterpart of Satan, man, the Caucasian race, that they feel comfortable, and of course these heathens as well, Ham, Ishmael, and everything, Chernomor and Palestine, all that stuff. Ultimately, yeah, you can love that, but at the same time, they're gonna want to slavery too. They got 500 years. I mean, they got 2 times 500. They got 1,000 years to go through, you know. But gone, and I got 20 seconds.
Go ahead.
All right then. Y'all that was an edifying lesson, and with that, I'm for Shalom.
Shalom.
Alrighty.